Joy Junction is an organization dedicated to helping homeless men, women, children, and families in Albuquerque by providing food, clothing, shelter, and safety.
For the first time ever, Joy Junction, New Mexico's largest emergency homeless shelter, will be offering a Christmas meal in a box to low-income families this holiday season. And joining us now is Joy Junction founder and CEO, Dr. Jeremy Reynolds. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, and you. How's the turkey and the smell and all that stuff?
Oh, it's great. I'll tell you, Andrew is cooking for us, so it's, yeah. Anytime
Always
Andrew
good.
Bustos is cooking in the Style Kitchen, we're happy.
Well, you know, Andrew has cooked for us before, you know, the mission,
I
and
just
it
heard
is
about
one. Well, it is actually the best dinner we've ever had.
Yeah, he's an amazing chef.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Joy Junction's mission. You guys are, as I said at the top of the show, one of my favorite nonprofits in the state. So tell us a little bit about the work that you guys do.
So I began the mission back in 1986. Now I'm getting older. I like to tell people I began when I was 5. Not old, but older.
There you go.
And the idea was to keep families together at one of the worst points in time, if not the worst point in time in their entire life. Many missions before, not slamming those that do, each of us has to do what we do, had to split husbands and wives. They have, like, you know, the wife section here in the family, young kids, older kids. The mission I believe we were called to was to keep husbands, wives together, or you know, a woman's significant other together with the kids, to try and minimize the already painful stress of being without a home.
Yeah.
And that has expanded over the years, but has never changed.
Right.
Okay. So you guys are doing something a little bit different this holiday season, right? Tell us about that.
We're adding Christmas in a box.
Okay.
So we have to get you here in the box, and we'll give you to somebody for. I'm sorry.
Can I exchange this?
My humor this morning. It's the excitement, you know, of the holidays. Well, what we have realized over the last 2 or 3 years, while we continue to shelter an amazing number of homeless men, women, and so on, that almost what we're doing more of, or as much as, is taking care of the hungry. Now, hunger in New Mexico is one of these unfortunate stats that we don't want to be at the top of, but I believe we're pretty well near close to the top. Well, throughout the year, we deal with people who we give, you know, a burger to, a hot meal, snacks, chips, goodies, water, who can barely get through the day or the week or even the minutes. And off our mobile feeding unit, the Lifeline of Hope, we give them hope and help to get through to the next day. So one of our staff thought, well, if that's the case for people that we see every day, we estimated there were a sizable number of people out there that barely make it. They make it sort of, and they're not the sort of folks that come out to our truck, because they're not quite in that state. But when it comes to having a holiday dinner, that adds expenses that they just don't have the money to go out and buy, because you have turkeys and potatoes and corn and green beans. And for where all of us here, I'm sure it'll be, yay, it's holiday, it's good turkey dinner and getting fat, and then worrying about getting fat afterwards. These folks, who may be your neighbors, don't have a chance to do that because they're having to spend that money that you and me spend on holiday meals for other things. So we came up with Christmas in a Box, which is an idea of making sure that folks that we help will get a real dinner. And obviously will help make the holidays a more hope-filled and less time for them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, if you want to help on the mission, lots of things going on with Joy Junction. I know you're in the middle of expansion. For more information on Joy Junction and how you can get involved, head over to casa.com. Click on the Style tab. Jeremy, as always, thank you so much for the work you do for our community.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Really
You're great.
appreciate
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.